How's it going, folks? Mark and Jim.
Happy to be here again, brother. Thanks for having me.
I'm happy to have you. We're going to do a Friday night reaction video.
I'm ready for it. Let's do it, brother.
So, before we get to this, folks, let me remind you that Like Minded Lunatics is not just a YouTube channel anymore. We have a television show on Austin Music TV. We air every night at what time, Jim?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. CST.
But what if we don't live in Austin? What can we do, Mark?
That's a great question. Is it available for you? It absolutely is. If you check the video description to all of our videos, there's a link that will take you to Austin Music TV's streaming app, and we hang out in the chat room whenever the episode airs.
Make fun of him incessantly.
Incessantly. You have to. And there's content there that we don't put up on YouTube. We do cartoons, we do comedy bits, stuff that's just not here on YouTube. So check that out.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
So Jim, I picked this one. You and I have done a lot of silly ones together. But we're not just silly guys.
Most of the time, but not all the time.
Right. Yeah. And the other thing I know about both of us is that we have both had traumatic romantic pasts.
Who we have.
We have.
We have.
Dealt with some stuff that most people should never have to deal with.
Yes.
So I thought we would watch Corey Taylor's Black Eyes Blue. I kind of stumbled there because this album is technically Corey motherfucking Taylor.
Okay.
But in any case, this is a song that came out in 2020.
Okay.
And I want your I'm not going to give you any background on it.
I've never heard of this song, don't know anything about it.
But I'm not going to give you any background, but I want to see your reaction to the lyrics in the video, and then we'll talk about why Corey wrote it.
Okay.
Because I thought that would be fun.
Okay.
And it's tradition around here, I have a beer with our Friday night reaction video. I'm going with a juicy IPA from 512 Brewing here in Austin.
I have Bear King Brewing Company, Empty Promise, an amber ale with raspberries.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Never had this one.
Well, folks, you don't have to have an alcoholic beverage, but get something in our systems so you can cheers with Jim and I to the end of the week.
Cheers, Cabron.
And the beginning of a weekend. Cheers, folks. All right, Jim. Here we go. Corey Taylor from 2020. This is a pretty recent song.
All right, let's do it.
Black Eyes Blue. All right, there's our first verse and our chorus.
Okay.
What are you thinking so far? I know you're not a rock guy first
I'm not
off.
a rock guy. Like, almost sounds like modern country to me a little bit. You know what I mean? There's a little country vibe in there. That's just from the music. Lyrics so far, okay, I guess. Are they English?
Corey Taylor's not, no.
Okay. It's with the London allusions, I was wondering.
Yep,
yeah.
Nope, he is not.
Okay, okay. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just kind of neutral at the moment.
Just kind of neutral on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I did think I thought I would show you is, are you familiar with Corey Taylor's other bands?
Never heard of him.
Okay, so he is the frontman for Slipknot.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Slipknot.
Yeah, so this is how he sings there. A little different.
Very different.
Very different. All right, let's back to Black Eyes Blue.
Behind the trees in front of golden gates, I would never bow into the hands of fate. Consternation in the middle of my chest. You know me better than the ones who know me best.
Now, one of the things that's always kind of stuck with me about this video is, like, I don't know about you, but when I was depressed and things like that, trying to heal from stuff, like, I would just hole up in my house. And it would, like, I like how he has tried to block out the sun.
Okay.
And how he keeps walking towards the door, trying to get out of it. I like the symbolism.
See, like, not me. If I was going through something bad, I like to get out and be...
You would.
I like to be out with family, be with people who love me. That's what I
I feel like that's more healthy.
Probably,
but to me, this feels.
I get crazy if I'm confined And I know I'd probably do dumb stuff if I were, not to myself, but, text and...
Don't trust yourself.
Don't trust myself not to do stupid stuff. Nothing bad to myself, obviously.
Right.
But so let me just go out, let me go hang out with my cousins or do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never bow into the hands of fate. Consternation in the middle of my chest. You know me better than the ones who know me best. I know that there's no other way. I know that there is nothing more that I can say. Make my black eyes blue. All for you. London eyes that give me Russian looks. Oh, this winter wind is all it took. Lights are coming up just as the sun is going down. The sentiment and all of it is all I want. I need you now. We all need a little red on the horizon, baby. We all live and breathe.
Now, we've looked at some video. Me and Ricky did Choke.
Yeah.
And that also had water imagery in it.
Yes, it did.
I did one of the Pretty Reckless's songs. That had a lot of water imagery in it. For English majors, water is always a big thing.
Right, yeah.
So I like this because it appears that in this one, it is almost a cleansing water.
Yeah. As opposed to the drown, it was they were choking and
Yes.
and suffocating in it. Here it's a cleansing agent.
Right. In the Pretty Reckless's song, Taylor was drowning in it.
Okay.
The ocean was consuming her.
Okay.
But here it looks like Corey is almost like being baptized almost.
Right, yeah.
Washing everything away.
Yeah.
I know that there's no other way. I know that there is nothing more that I can say. Make my black eyes blue.
That's badass, dude. The way he's just, that's just badass the way he's playing the guitar.
The guitar?
Dude. Yeah, oh man,
this
that's awesome.
solo is great.
Yeah.
And he's running scales, essentially. But he's throwing some other notes in there. It's great, though.
It's for somebody who's not a music person, I'm fully impressed.
It's great. Guitar people, that's a D pentatonic, right? I think that it is.
It is.
I think so. I like the imagery here of him trying to leave this house.
Right.
Again, as somebody who had trouble with that, it does feel like it drags you back in, or there's something keeping you there.
Okay.
Even though you want to get better.
It almost feels like a horror movie, where somebody dies and their ghost can only stay in that house,
yeah,
right?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. There you go. And they can never get out.
It's grounded to that.
Exactly.
Yes. But in this case, it's a depression that's
Right.
keeping you there.
Yeah.
And he got out. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's a great video. I like the song. I'm not a big rock guy. Great song, great lyrics. I like it. I think there's so many different levels viewers can relate to.
Yeah.
Right. Like it could be a relationship, but there could be myriad other problems that you can't get out, and you hustle, and finally one day you're like, wow, I can't believe I was in it for that long.
And then I love he falls to his knees, and at the moment he's at his lowest, there she is. Mm-hmm. And you can tell he looks up at her.
Right.
I love the symbolism of that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'll read you what this is about.
Okay.
And one of the reasons why I picked it for both of us. So Corey Taylor wrote this song about his new wife, Alicia Dove, who's a professional dancer and fire artist. So Tori and and Dove's first trip to London took place during the winter, and it inspired the song. So Corey Taylor had been to London a lot,
Okay.
and he was just there for work, and he was there just to work. And he wrote about how this was her first trip there, and this is what he said. Dove was completely in awe, loving every moment as we visited the city's sights. And then he says, experiencing something through someone else's eyes was one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had, because you forget how cool your opportunities are until you see it through someone else's eyes. We were there in the winter, checking stuff out, freezing our asses off, but Dove didn't care. She had a smile that was 10 miles wide and enjoyed every second. I realized that not only is this one of the main things I love about her, but it hit me that I take a lot for granted. Sometimes you just have to take a second and see what's going on. It's about coming to a realization that you're finally with someone else who encourages you to enjoy life and not just exist in it. Mm-hmm. I love that sentiment. And
I do too, man. I mean, I've been divorced twice. Second one was bad from the get-go, and I knew it, and I kicked myself over it.
Right.
But I got out.
Yep.
And I've met my person, and so I can relate to this.
I thought that you could too, and that's what I love about the symbolism of it at the end. That, I mean, obviously that kind of, the woman at the end represents the light,
Right?
Represents him being able to see things he couldn't see before, and that's how I felt too. You find that one person, you're like, oh, well, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Somebody who just, I mean, I'm bald, I'm a little heavy in the gut, I'm getting gray, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, she's way prettier and smarter than I am, and she just loves me for me.
And she takes away your black eyes.
She takes away my black eyes, yes.
I love that.
And she's funny, like me, and makes fun of me as she's doing it.
Well she should.
As she should. I mean, we are just a perfect match for each other.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. Jim, I hope you enjoyed it.
I loved it, man. Thank you, dude.
Absolutely. Folks, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Check out our TV show every night, Friday night, 10 p.m. CST, Austin Music TV. And take care of yourselves, folks. Jim and I will see you soon.